Hey, Mike. Tell me, I think it's working. Andy's asking late start. Um, so I'm just, okay. I'm doing a test because everyone wants me to run trains. And I finally got a second camera that's worth doing it with. So now I can run trains. And it's working beautifully. The only problem is I can hear myself talking in that room off the camera. So that I got to turn off. But other than that, it's working. And I should have sound here. Let's see. Tell me if you guys can hear the trains. I can turn that on or off. It doesn't matter. I guess if it's annoying, I can mute it. Yeah, this is working nicely. Oh, a little lag there. That's cool. Now I can. They're too long. Andy, I removed cars for this video. So they're definitely long. I took off 3 Berwicks, and I took off some, on the inner loop, I took off some RMT cars. So I think I need a bigger layout. They're too loud? All right, hold on. I'll just move it. There we go. Hey, Don. Gary, I was surprised. I was going to go live after them, no matter what. And I kind of, I didn't realize they were going to go. They only went like an hour tonight. I figured they were going to go till like 11. And then Dell was like, oh, they're finished. So, oh, Roscoe's in here. The layout is about 9.5 by 6.5. It's an odd shape. I basically did I basically did as as far as the smallest table I could get to get a kind of an oval of 072. That was my, because if you see on each end, the 072 is right up to the edge. So I try not to run things too fast because I don't want anything flying off. I was listening. I wasn't really in the chat, and I heard Gary be like, "Oh, it's been an hour," and he got up. So I don't know. He was probably ready to go. Oh, Newt's in here. Oh yeah, Newt. This is a little test, and so far it's working. I got to get the timing right on these engines, or I got to pull cars off. I did pull cars off. They're still too long. Well, people have been, as you know, in all my streams, I think people have been asking for like 2 years, why can't I run trains while streaming? So I thought I'd finally make them happy. Now, actually, I found a camera that finally would work, so I could pull this off. That's really why I need a bigger layout, because like trains like my Camelback, I have to pull off all the roll. It takes a long time to pull off every piece of rolling stock, to put a whole nother train set on. You kind of got to leave it there for a while because it takes a long time to do that. That's why I need a bigger layout. I can leave rolling stock right in the middle on, like whisker tracks, and I can just pull whatever I'm using out. That would be ideal because I have so much rolling stock and not enough room for it. That's why I like to run diesels. It's so easy to switch out diesels and throw them on the track like this. My plan, Mike, is to get more shelving. Buy another 4 6-foot sections, and then on the wall behind where you're looking at, I could put rolling stock up there, and then it's close enough to pull on and off. At least I can do that. Not hungry tonight, so I already ate a lot after I got back from New Jersey. We were hanging out today with went to New Jersey to, how you doing, Glenn? Went to New Jersey today with Andy, Art, and Lou to the train station in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey, and I filmed that store, and that video will be up tomorrow at 10 a.m. since nobody watched my WTIU video, which was expected, but Oh, that's right, Darren. We're moved the clocks forward today. Wonderful. Um, Mike's asking. So here's the problem, Mike. I learned I'm really bad at selling stuff. Because, yes, I was looking to sell rolling stock and I came up with two pieces, only two. One piece I already sold to Thomas and his trains, and I actually saw it in one of his posts. I sold the Santa Fe 86-foot auto rack, or not 86-foot box car. It was a Santa Fe auto parts car. I sold that to Thomas because I knew he would want it. And I think he already has that for sale to go into York. And then I'm selling a flat trailer on flat car. It's a UP with a Western Pacific trailer on it. That was all I could come up with. I'm very bad at, I've got like 20 pieces of rolling stock coming in. So I'm like, oh, let me sell some. And I came up with two pieces to sell. So it's not working out for me, Mike. I wish maybe I'll try again before York to sell some stuff. I did finally sell my SD90 to Rich, the Canadian Pacific. That was probably the biggest thing I've ever sold as far as a dollar amount. Because it's been like a running joke that Rich has wanted that he's been asking me for over a year to buy it. So I figured I'll finally sell it to him because I do want to replace it with that UP Desert Victory SD40. I'm going to buy that before York or around York. And that'll replace that military engine. So yeah, that's the story on that. Salty says he watched it. Newt says he watched it twice. Well, I appreciate it because I think it only has like 500 views. So thank you guys to the ones who watched it. I know Matt watched it too. I knew it wouldn't do well because, I mean, how many of all the people who sub to me, who has a WTIU and who even, like, I don't know. It just, most people who sub to me probably don't even know what a WTIU is. So I knew it wouldn't do well, but I had to put a video out on it. That was a big purchase. Art didn't buy anything fancy. He bought some telephone poles and he bought a little tiny N scale tanker. So that was all he bought. No one made any big purchases today. Lou bought some track. I didn't buy anything. There is something in the video that I really wanted, and you'll see in the video tomorrow. I turn around the tag, and of course it says not for sale. So I didn't buy anything. Nice little store though. That'll be a good video. Matt says, yeah, this is a test, Matt. My wife had an old phone that I didn't even know she still had. And I was having WTIU issues, kind of. Like my old iPhone 6 wouldn't work with the WTIU or with the MTH app. It was too old of a version. So I went upstairs all depressed. And I was like, I was telling her, I'm like, I think I have to buy like an old iPad off of eBay or something. And she's like, no, you idiot. I have a iPhone you can use. And I was like, oh, I thought you traded that in. And she's like, no. So she gave it to me and I wiped it clean and, I reset the phone and Now I have I think it's an iPhone 12 or something. It's a nice iPhone. The picture looks great, so I can run trains now. Finally, everyone's been asking me to do it. So, Mike says great video as always. Well, thank you, Mike. I owe it to Dan for getting me through that. Dan managed to do a 3-minute video. It took me 12 minutes. So that's it. If you're looking to hook up a WTIU, watch Dashing Dan's video. It's 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And it's really good. How you doing, John? Glenn says he's got a lot of post-war on sale on eBay. He doesn't sell his modern stuff. Salty says he has Proto 1 and 2 engines. So actually, Salty, I did have a Proto 2 Amtrak switcher that I sold a long time ago now. I bought it and I maybe kept it a year. It was just too hard to run at the time. And I got my money back for it. And I stopped running Amtrak stuff. I realized I wish I could go back in time when I was starting over and buy. I'd have a lot more money for stuff that, I didn't know what I liked yet, basically. Kirsch is asking how I sell my stuff. Usually, if it's something not expensive, I'll just throw it on eBay. I know their fees are horrendous, but if it's not something that expensive, I don't care. And if it's something expensive, I generally know who would want to buy it, and then I go to them directly. Like I knew Thomas would want my 86-foot boxcar. He took it. And I knew Rich wanted my engine, so I went right to him, and he took it. So that was, if you know of someone, it's better to deal with people in the hobby directly than doing it off eBay. Hey, there's Lou. Lou, I was telling everyone what everybody bought. I didn't buy anything. I wanted that Francesa car. And Lou bought some track, and Art bought just some telephone poles and a little tiny N scale car. I don't think Captain Andy bought anything either. It was fun to hang out with Lou today. Me and Lou were kind of matching too. I put a picture up at the end of that video, I think. Newt, so not a problem with Mountain Lakes, but a lot of what I'll be honest, they didn't have a ton. They had a lot displayed, but they had all brand new engines in the box underneath like their layouts. So I couldn't really film that because there's no picture. They're just boxes. So yeah, I do show off a lot, but I would say 80% of their new stock is just in boxes underneath everything. So it was kind of hard to tell what they've got. But it's like a 15-minute video. It was a good video. I showed off, instead of modern stuff, Newt, it was more like they had a lot of cool tin plate. They had a tin plate Blue Comet. I was showing all that stuff off. We shockingly didn't drink, Mike. Usually we're drinking like in the parking lot. And there was no drinking going on today for whatever reason. I don't know why. We were drinking at Allentown on the sidewalk. How you doing, Eugene? I appreciate the sub. Oh, Mad Mike is in here. Yeah, Mike, I stole your shtick here, and now I'm running trains too. I wanted to be like Mad Mike, so I I finally got a camera, Mike, to make this happen. So I'm doing a test, and next step is I want to put it like Ryan and Gary do and run it around the layout. And if you guys look, I got the scam engine running with my other engines now, because Dell graciously donated his he turned one of his engines into a dummy, and I made some modifications that I really haven't talked about yet, and I'm not gonna tonight, but I can finally, it's getting more, as nice as it was for Dell to do that for me, it's getting, I can run it now all the time. Like, that engine will never leave my layout. Probably ever now. It'll always be running with those Conrail engines. Yeah, so this is really cool. So the train station in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey, set up Bobby Bacala's. They were the ones who set up the layout for Bobby's garage layout in The Sopranos. And they have pictures with the layout. They have pictures with the owner, with Gandolfini. And they have, I filmed it all. So you'll see in the video tomorrow. But that was awesome. And not only that, there was a guy there. He was a neighbor and a friend of the store who was there. And his name, is that, am I saying that right, Lou? Is that the guy? He was just like a friend. He didn't really work there, right? And his name was John Soprano. And he was neighbors with David Chase. And David Chase named the show after this guy who was in the store. So that guy who they named The Sopranos after was in the store today. It was awesome. I was freaking out. You guys know I love Sopranos. Oh, yeah, I got it right. Lou says he's been going in there for 50 years. So, yeah, that was badass. Lou says, who's coming on to join me tonight? I don't think anyone, Lou. I'm not going too long tonight. I just wanted to do a camera test to make sure this would work. How you doing, Russ? Yeah, it was a cool store. I hope the video does good, because they, the owner, Sue, was really sweet. She was nice. And should be a good video. I was going to wait till next Friday to put it out, but my WTIU video is doing so bad. I was like, all right, I better throw up a train store. My layout, another thing I've learned is my layout is just the way it is in that room. It's so hard to film one, good angles, and two, different angles. I'll work on placing it in different spots in the future, but it's not easy. I think I got to get it. Maybe if I do if I put the ring light higher and do more of an overhead shot, might be better. Oh, we got 33 guys in here. That's great. I didn't know who. I never announce when I'm going. The only time I announce when I'm live the only time I announce when I'm going live is when I'm doing a giveaway. And when I do that, I do get like double the amount of people that are in here usually. But I don't care. So yeah, we got that coming out, and then what else can I plug? Mike, is Sean this Friday? Or no? No, not this Friday. So 3 Rails 4 Dads are having, yeah, please like the video, guys. I'd appreciate it. So not this Friday, but Friday the 20th, we're having Dakman on. So that'll be cool. It'll be cool to have Sean on. Old fashioned tonight, Mike. I wasn't even going to drink. I was scrambling to get everything set up because I thought I had more time because I thought Trainboard would stream for another hour. And I was watching TV with my wife at like 10 o'clock. And Dell is like, you going live? And I'm like, yeah, when Gary and Ryan are done, I'll probably go live. And Dell's like, no, they just quit. So I kind of was scrambling to get everything going. How you doing, Scott? Speaking of showing off train shows, Mad Mike had a nice video tonight of, it was like a Pittsburgh, what was that, Mike? Like a lawn and garden show? Let's see. I'll pull it up. Yeah, Mike put out a Pittsburgh home and garden show, and he brought some of his trains, and he was running it on the High Railers, the Fort Pitt High Railers layout. It was a really cool video. Hey, Corey. Corey's in here. You know, Corey, I forgot to text you. We were in Corey, we were in Jersey today at the train station. I should have texted you and I forgot. We texted Jim, and Jim was supposed to meet us there, and he had a family emergency. He backed out at the last second. But I should have texted you. I forgot. We were like, I guess they said the train station, Corey's like 2 seconds from the new layout in Boonton. Sue from there was showing me pictures of inside. I guess she was just there the other day. How you doing, Bob? Oh, we got somebody new in here. I always like, so when I put out a train store last week of an HO and N store, it was more of a hobby shop than a train store. And I got so many comments from people who I didn't know, which I love. Because I know I love all you guys. You're my dedicated followers, but for some reason I'm doing really good on views, but I'm having a tough time with subscribers. I can't get people to sub to me for whatever reason. The views are great. The subs are terrible. But I always love when I see new people in my comments, and we have a new person here. M Soul says he's from Louisiana, and he bought a Conrail diesel for me. And he has a signed Gerbowski's boxcar. That's very cool, M Soul. I'm glad to see you in here tonight. What's up, Spence? Yeah, you would have came. That's my fault, Corey. Yeah, Corey, if I knew, I didn't realize until we were there and they told me how close it was to the new NJ High Railers layout. I had no idea. Yeah, Corey, I got a video going up tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the store. Russ likes my UP Hopper. Yeah, that thing is awesome. The shiny, those shiny ones came in UP with the flag and Norfolk Southern. I really need to get the Norfolk Southern because it looks kind of stupid on its own. I need to buy the NS one to go with it. Scott's asking me predictions for the big dance. You know, Scott, I used to love March Madness. Truly, I loved it. And I even, when I was in high school, the nurse had me fill out her bracket for her twice. I won both years for her in 11th grade and 12th grade. I think it was those UConn teams. I won both years for her, and she split the winnings with me. And this was all done in secret because she said she would have got fired. But yeah, so I used to love March Madness, and that's one sport that's just gone away. I guess it's having a wife and a daughter. I am totally out of the loop on any college basketball. The only thing I follow the tiniest bit is St. John's. So I know what St. John's is doing. Other than that, I have no idea. I don't even do pools anymore. My wife was joking. I did one last year for the first time, and she beat me just by guessing randomly. So I got nothing on that. Gold says not enough big steam. Tom, does it look like I have any room for big steam? I am buying some big steam around Edison, the Edison show. So stay tuned for that. It's the biggest of the big steam as well. So Lou likes the Heritage high cubes. Yeah. Lou, I'm gonna buy the new I'm gonna buy the new 3-pack, even though I hate the road names. But since I have those three, I have to buy I think it's Monon, North Carolina, and St. Louis, and Family Lines. Or no, that's Louisville and Nashville. Yeah, this 3-pack, I'm going to buy that. I already talked to Joe. I got my Atlas pre-orders in. I hope you guys did too. I know. I got Mike hooked on Social Blade. I don't know, Mike. It's kind of disheartening. Like I'm totally on board. Like I love that everyone is gaining subs faster than me. I don't know why. And I'm beating them in views. It's bizarre. Maybe it's when I do a train store, I get people from that area who watch me and then they don't sub. And then that makes my view count go up, but they're not subbing to me. I have no idea why. Like Art is crushing me. Art zoomed by me in subs. There's a whole bunch of people who are probably going to pass me. Like I would bet Mad Mike passes me in subs, which again, I love it. I want this hobby to go sky high, but I'm getting 7,000 views on my videos and no one's subbing to me. I don't know why. I wish I knew, but I don't know why. Matt, we got to set a date, Matt, for Danbury. I want to do it before. I don't know. Maybe we could work something out the weekend of the Edison show. Maybe. I want to do it before York. So maybe we could work out a day to go to Danbury together. Train board's in here. You guys put on a nice show tonight. When am I going to start selling merch? MSoul is asking. I got a MSoul. Why don't you just email MSoul? Email my channel email on YouTube, and I'll just get you one. I do want to set up a merch store, but I'm not quite there yet. But if you really want one, I'll DM me or email me on my channel email, and I'll get it done. Oh God, I am way behind on the comments here. Newt says I banged the school nurse. I would not have liked to with this woman. Different teachers maybe, but not this one. Michael's in here. You guys are asking about a big boy. Stay tuned on the big boy. I don't want to say anything on it, but stay tuned on the big boy because we'll have some news very shortly. Oh my God, I'm way behind here. Yeah, Newt, it's a running joke about 3 Rails 4 Dads. I said I'm the reason people won't sub to that, I guess. Because we cannot get to 1K, and I don't know why. MSoul says, yeah, I'm lucky. I'm in train show and train store heaven by me. Because I got a ton of options I still haven't even been to that are probably at least 2 hours or under near me. So I got plenty of content. Hey, Nittany's Trains is in here. How you doing, Nick? I haven't seen Nick in a while. Nick was at Allentown and I missed him somehow. I don't know how I missed him, but I'm just shocked nothing's derailed yet. I actually usually don't have any derailing issues. I took off. I had my purple Blurple engine hooked up, lashed up to my GP30, but sometimes those two, it works most of the time, but for running for an hour, there probably would have been an issue, so I pulled it off. Just so everything would work. And I think it was the right move. Michael's asking if I'd ever go to a Poughkeepsie show. I 100% would go, Michael. I'd have to go. If I go stay at my parents', going up to Poughkeepsie is not, it's like a half hour, not even. So, yeah, I'd love to go. Keep me informed of when that is, because I probably would go and film that. Oh, what did Michael ask here? Was he asking about the train show? Oh yeah, Michael. Michael, keep me informed on the Poughkeepsie show. Yeah, Newt, we're bad. We're real bad about promoting it. That's part of the problem. The problem is, since there's 4 of us, it's like we each do it on a different day, and I don't know. It's a pain. Because we're like, oh, who's putting out what this day and who's putting out what the other day. Scott's talking about the Scott's talking about oh God. Yeah. Would we better? Oh, he's asking, Lionel catalog is a big boy. Would I be better off pre-ordering it or buying? Scott, I would just get it at Gersbowski's, honestly. Their price is going to be low. Probably not as low as Charles Rowe. If you're just looking for the lowest price possible, I would probably do Charles Rowe. Gersbowski's is really good, though. They actually have a big boy used right now on their website, I think. Shorts. Dackman's face. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one. Kingston one is March 22nd. Michael, I don't think I can make the Kingston one. The Poughkeepsie one I would definitely be all in on. Kingston might be tough for me because I'm not going to be able to be in New York that weekend. Oh, Nick's talking about the show. Yeah, everyone I bolted home early anyway, Nick, because of the storm. That was a pain. I hated that we got snow then. All right, thanks, Mike. I'm glad Mike got to join tonight. If he had more time, I would have had him on. Yeah, we figured we're going to have Joe Gersbowski on to announce something coming up. And we didn't have anyone this month. And we figured we might as well have Sean on because Conrail anniversary. And he'll be getting ready to film Edison and New York. So we thought Sean would be a good guest to have on. You guys can see my layout is it's so jam-packed. It's brutal. I mean, you guys can tell I literally can't fit another building on there. There's so many buildings I want, and there's no room for it. There's a really cool cat dealership. Gersbowski's had a really nice control tower too that I filmed at York. Dell says I should buy him anyway for when I expand, but I don't know. That's I don't like buying. I don't even like pre-ordering. Like I hate like TCA and Metka, giving them all my money like for the Trinity hoppers, paying full price like that. I just don't like doing that unless I can actually use it. So if I had those buildings, them just sitting under the layout, nowhere to put them, I don't like it. We were talking about that today, Lou, because Mountain Lakes there, or the train station of Mountain Lakes, that was the first store. They have multiple stuff hanging from the ceiling. And that was the first time I've really seen that done really well. And they were making me jealous. The only thing, Lou, that would stop me from doing that is I'm so on the fence about moving my table out from there to a bigger room. So I wouldn't want to do all that work and then move the layout anyway. So I need to either decide I'm staying in there, which I don't know how I can. It's just not enough room. This is a good question from Roscoe. Will 3 Rails 4 Dads ever have anyone that's not into O? I would say yes, Roscoe. I'd love to have somebody different like that on. Um, we'll have to talk to the guys about that. You know who there's only really one out of scale guy I follow. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's, is it SMT Mainline? I think he's like Canadian and he does HO. His channel is pretty good. I don't watch every video of his because I just watch too much train content, but SMT Mainline is probably my favorite non-O scale channel. Scott's asking, when Big Boy comes to the East Coast, am I going to see it? Yes. If it's within 2 hours of me, I will definitely go and see it. How can I not? And Mike would kill me if I didn't. Michael is asking about the F40s. Michael, I'm getting the I decided against those Atlas F40s, and I'm just going to get the NASA Hobbies GP35 Metro North. Yeah, that custom run should be coming before York, so that'll be my first MTH purchase for an engine in a very long time. Lou says convince my wife to do both. I don't know about that, Lou. You guys are talking about SMT. Hey, Big Rich is in here. Rich, when are you going to show off my engine? You're putting up shorts. You're putting up shorts and stuff. And I'm waiting for my engine to make an appearance. Rich is posting content. He just he just bought my engine. I still haven't seen it yet. You guys are talking about SMT. Oh yeah, Mike. Roscoe. I know Mike is Mike is my favorite non-scale, but Mike's a friend. So I almost count Mike as having O scale because he hangs out with all of us. So I know Mike's American Flyer, but since Mike's always hanging out with us O gauge guys, I don't count him as somebody who's like out of scale, if that makes sense. Yeah, Mike's American Flyer is one of the best dudes in this whole hobby, honestly. Rich is asking about hotels. Rich, any hotel in New York on that main drag? There's like the Ramada I'm at. There's is it the Quality Inn that the other guys are at? The Motel 6. There's a whole. It doesn't matter anywhere you can stay, Rich, on that main drag by the fairgrounds. It doesn't matter where you stay. Get the cheapest place. The only don't stay at the Days Inn. That's the only one I would say. I thought I was gonna die when I went there once. But outside of that, yeah. Corey, you're getting the custom run there too? Yeah, Datafied's talking about. So, Mike, that's the problem. I got to either time it right, I got to take stuff off, or I got to just raise up, get more of an overhead view of my. Yeah, that's why this is just a test. I gotta. Well, also my box cards are so big. They block everything else out. Hey, Mole Man's in here. Hey, David's in here. Our favorite Southwest pilot has entered the chat. Wait, did you see let's talk to Pilot Drummer about, did you see that Southwest flight that had what was going on there? Was it like a bomb scare? Somebody sent me a video of that. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it was a bomb threat on a Nashville flight. It was on a Max 8, which I think that's Pilot Drummer's plane. I don't know if he flies the Max or not. And they all had their hands up. I was like, no thank you to that. And thank you on the camera. Yeah, I'm glad I can finally run trains while I'm streaming. People have been asking me to do that for 2 years. Yeah, Rich. Main drag is Route 30. So, Matt, book the Ramada, Matt. That's like the cheapest / nicest for the cheapest. All right. Rich says he's working 3 more days, and then he'll have a video of it soon. Mole Man's asking about the WTIU. I haven't played with it that much, Mole Man, because I was having issues with getting it to work on my old iPhone, and then it wouldn't work. So it worked on my new iPhone, obviously, but I can't film with this. Like, I needed another controller. So my wife handled that. She hooked me up. And so I haven't played with the WTIU that much, other than I know it works and I can run my one engine with it off of my new little older iPhone. So, but so far it works. It was easy to hook up. So I'm just glad I can buy Atlas engines now, and I can buy MTH engines, and I can run them now with my new power setup. I can run them with the Lionel engines. So it all works. I'm totally fully operational for everything now. So yeah. Pilot Drummer says he flies the 700, 800, and the Max 8. That is freaking awesome. I guess that's every plane in their fleet, right? So does every Southwest pilot able to do that, or are some guys only rated? I guess every pilot would be rated to fly them all, right? If you guys saw my my other interests, guys, other than trains, like if you looked at my YouTube channels that I've subscribed to, it's 4 things mainly. It's trains, it's aviation, it's video game stuff, and it's food. Those 4 things are my main interests. Chooch is in here. How you doing, Chooch? It'll be nice to see Chooch at York. Yes, Newt. This is a good comment from Newt here. So Big Rich texted this to me, right? Rich, did you text this to me yesterday or tonight or today? I think you texted it to me yesterday. Roundhouse South is doing a Luca Brasi Woodside Reefer, which all of the gangster movie guys, there you go. Go to Roundhouse South and get that reefer. We got to get Mad Mike to get that. Okay. So David said all the pilots are qualified to fly them all. That makes sense. I'm not the biggest. It's not that I'm not a fan. I'm more of a JetBlue guy, because Southwest, they really don't fly that much out of the three major airports. I know they do, but I've flown Southwest only a couple times. It was a good experience, but JetBlue seems to fly more to the Florida routes that we go to. So I'm not the most familiar with Southwest. Newt, you're never going to get me on Discord. It's not going to happen. I'm on enough crap wasting my life away on Instagram and TikTok. Well, Russ, you don't need Lionel control stuff, right? Because Lionel engines, you just have the app and you're good to go. So I wish MTH did that. It would be, how much easier would it be to just pull up an app and not have to get a WTIU on those engines? They're kind of, I don't know. It's kind of it's not the best, honestly. I don't love that you need to buy a WTIU to use Bluetooth with their engines. On Lionel, you could just do it anytime you want. I play Flight Sim as well. Not as much as I used to, but I definitely do. It's on my Xbox Game Pass, so I have it right now. All right, Maddie C is in here. Maddie C, what do you think of the I'm running trains here like a real professional? Maddie C, did you get your Atlas pre-orders in or what? What'd you get? I don't think we talked about that. Big Rich, yes, I am staying at the Ramada by Wyndham. I've been there 3 years straight now, or not 3 years, 3 Yorks straight, and I find they're the cheapest. I think it was less than $100, but the rooms are clean, big king bed, and they have breakfast in the morning free. So I've had very good luck at the Ramada. Hey, Bill's in here. How you doing, Bill? I should have told Bill we were going to train station too. I only talked to Andy and Art, and I knew we wouldn't be hanging around that long, right, Lou? How long were we there for? Like a couple hours? Then we bolted, but Russ, you got to come out. It's not too late, Russ. Oh, Bill's been in here already. Lou, should you get the Conrail? I would get it, Lou. I bet you know who has it? Dackman has it. I know Sean has that car. It's a nice car. I can't. I got enough box cars. That car would be real nice, but I don't know. I'm limiting myself to new, like brand new stuff now out of the catalog. Do you wait? David's saying, "Wait, can I fly the jump seat?" I know there's rules on that now. They don't. I know most airlines, right? They don't let guys do that. Listen, if you let me go in the jump seat, I'll be all in. And I'm one of those guys. Have you seen those shorts where it's like, because you do flight sim, and I love the guys. They go into the cockpit and they're like, guys, if anything happens, you need to let me know. I'm in like 20A. That would be me. I love those videos. Because that would totally be me. I'd be like, guys, if you need anything, I'm here. Yeah, Dell, what's your excuse for not using the WTIU and giving it to me finally? Dell also, I don't think I'm calling him out here because he hasn't never made a video on it. Dell still has his base 3 sealed as well. So he had the WTIU and the base 3 sealed still. Maddie C's telling Russ to go at least once. Yeah, I agree with that. Russ says I'm a foodie. Well, I haven't eaten on this stream yet. Should I start? I got some Buffalo Doritos here. I don't know if Newt's still in here. Maddie says he's waiting on lumber cars and he's got to put an order in. Let's see here. There for a while. Lou says we were there for a while. Yeah, I guess we were. Rich says he booked his flight into. Wait, Rich, you're flying into Pittsburgh? Wait a minute. Rich, where are you flying into? Rich, that's like 5 hours from York. Did I read that right? It's like 500 round trip. Wait, you didn't fly into Philly? Wait a minute. Did Matt ordered a Comet car, DOT. Yeah, Joe Gersbosky was texting me at like 11 p.m. to make sure he got my order right on the last day of pre-order. He's like, what cars did you order? I'm like, no. these ones. So we got it squared away. Joe's got me hooked up. I'm getting 8 Comet cars, Connecticut and Metro North. Yeah, M Soul is saying, yeah, nothing more classy than old fashioned and Doritos. Oh, Newt's making AI images. Oh, salty. He means Harrisburg. Okay, I was gonna say, Rich, if you're flying into Pittsburgh. If he's flying into Pittsburgh, he's in big trouble. He could probably get a ride with Mad Mike. Maddie C's asking Corey about the layout, the club layout progress. I saw a picture of it today. It looked like they're coming along nicely. Bill's asking where I got the garbage flat car. Gersbosky's had a bunch. I know Dell bought some when they came out. I wanted them because that train runs. CSX runs a garbage train on the Metro North line. So if you're lucky enough at night, I caught it once. CSX train pulling a ton of those garbage things upstate from New York City. and same color green and everything. So I was super happy to find that. I think the one Dell bought are orange, but I wanted the green ones. Okay, yeah. Rich says Harrisburg. Yeah, Harrisburg, you're good on that. I was going to say Pittsburgh, you're in big trouble. No one's flying into Pittsburgh. I thought Big Rich said Pittsburgh, Mike. I thought you were going to have to drive him to York. All right, we're caught up in the chat finally. Yeah, my layout's not as fancy as Mike's, but at least I got it to work. I'm sad Jeremy's not here to I know Jeremy's been sick lately. He's probably Matt, you shouldn't have done that. Matt, you should have ordered through Gersbowski's, and then I could have picked it up for you. You wouldn't have had to pay shipping. I bet I could have saved you $25 on that car. You shouldn't have done that. Because I would have just picked it up for you, and I could have brought it to you. Okay, Rich, we know will be waiting. Rich will be wearing his full-on Darth Vader gear, his Raider gear. Wait a minute, Rich. I think the draft is that weekend. You're going to be drafting Mendoza while we're at. Wait a minute, hold on. Let's see, NFL draft date. Oh my God, Rich. It's Thursday night. Wait, Rich, what day are you flying in? We got to be at like Buffalo Wild Wings that night before we go to the club and see you guys draft Mendoza, number 1. Or no, we go to the club first. Then we go out to like Buffalo Wild Wings, and we can drink and we can watch the draft there and see the Raiders draft Mendoza there. I know Maddie will come with us. There's no drinking at the club. No drinking at the club anymore, guys. So we're gonna have to figure something out. Newt says we're going to tailgate. All right, I'm good with that. It won't be a problem, Newt, right, when the other hotel is open, or the hotel across the way is finally open. That John Hilt says Fall York, that hotel will be open, and that hotel will have a bar. So oh yeah, there are guys in here who don't know that about the Lower Susquehanna. So yeah, so I was driving with Stu. After Allentown somewhere. We were going to this guy's house. And Stu goes, "Hey, did you see Lower Susquehanna made a post about no drinking at the club?" I was like, "What? That doesn't sound right at all. that's the whole point. And he goes, yeah, I saw it. So I was like, all right, I'll ask John. So I asked John and Chris Collar. I got them. We were having John's pulled pork barbecue John made. And I was like, guys, what is this no drinking stuff going on here? And he goes, yeah, they're like, we can't do it anymore. I guess there was I don't know the full story. It was something about another club. Something about another club in the area there was a DUI incident. It was nothing the guys did. But basically it got back to them that this could happen to what happened to this other group of people, and because of liability reasons, they're cutting it off completely. Like they will not let you in if you got a beer in your hand. So it sucks, but fun while it lasted was what I was told. So, oh well. So I said, all right, we'll just pregame somewhere else and then go to the club. Yeah, Maddie's right, because basically if there was an incident the way it was going, there would be no more Lower Susquehanna club. The club would cease to exist. So none of us want that. So we'll just have to figure out something else. We'll figure something else out. It does suck. I wish this happened like when Rich and Salty weren't coming for the first time. Yeah, it's a bummer, but oh well. Matt, you have to call. Joe told me why. He really doesn't like doing pre-orders on his website, but if you call him, it'll take 2 seconds and he'll help you out. Yes, David is correct on that one. He knows. You got to call Joe. Like I said, super easy. He'll just take your name, your info. He'll order it for you, and you're good to go. So that was another thing, Mike. John wasn't even sure if we could go get hammered beforehand and show up. He wasn't even sure that was okay. I'm pretty sure it is. I think he said in the end, yes, that would be okay. But there is a bar. I forget the name of it. He said it to me, and now I forget. But there is a bar within walking distance from the club. I guess that's the way to go. We can't go and eat because John makes so much good food. There's no point in getting dinner beforehand. I would be okay stopping anywhere, having a couple drinks, and then going to the club. Well, we can work it out. I'm sure it's not going to be a hard thing to. It's not going to be hard to do. Bill wants me to. We got to carry little tiny bottles and. Yeah, we could do that. Scott's asking about my coal hopper. So, Scott, that's MTH. It's MTH and it's a coke hopper. It's not a coal hopper. So that's really tall, really big. And MTH makes it. It's really not that expensive. I think I bought it from Gersbowski's for under $70. So Newt's asking about Gersbowski's, what they're bringing. I can get some insider info. To be honest, Newt, I think Joe is going to be a guest in April. We're hoping. Joe will be our pre-York guest, and he should have a custom run announcement that we're waiting to announce with him. Not a 3 Rails 4 Dads thing. It's just a Gersbowski's thing. But, yeah, we're hoping Joe will be our guest in April if Lionel gets back to him with the artwork. And then we'll have a pretty big announcement with Gersbowski's, which I am looking forward to. Mike, I like Buffalo Wild Wings better. I'd rather go to B-Dubs, especially if the draft is that night. So that's my vote. Yeah, Maddie's. Okay, that's what it was. It was Starview Brews. That's right. And it's right around the corner. Yeah. Lou, I would say yes. I would say yes on that, Lou. I know Gersbowski is going to have a bunch, Lou, when they come in, so I can tell you when those are in, and you can get first crack at it. And then I know Train World always orders extras. I mean, we all know that. So, Lou, I don't think you'll have a problem. If you're just looking for one, you'll get it. Tell John to take my money now. All right, Scott, thanks for hanging out. Salty's in for B-Dubs. Matt says some sites are the only one, Lou. I wouldn't do Muffin. Don't put a pre-order in on Muffin because I wouldn't trust it, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. If you can find it somewhere other than Muffin, then you could probably do it. But you guys are talking about Gersbowski's deals. Yeah, they're excellent. All right. Well, are we all going to B-Dubs? Everyone's in. Did I get everyone to get... Guys, it's right. It's literally, I think it's like on the way to the club. Oh, no. No, Lou, I'm not saying that. Like, if you have something like that you pre-ordered when you were supposed to, you'll be fine. But I just mean like stuff that if there's like the Trinities, like if like no one has it and his still says a pre-order, I wouldn't trust it. But your T1 will be fine. We hope. But no, that should be fine. M Soul, thanks for hanging out. And don't forget to email the channel about that shirt. I guess I got to give Newt a shirt. I don't know if he'd wear it, but I got to say, watching my train, I do love, my favorite might be the CSX 3-pack, the Chessie, the B&O, and the C&O. Those cars are awesome. I like those. And then on the inner loop, I love that brown and gray high cube. One is the TTX is the gray, and the brown one is York. like York train show. I think the road name is York. That's like a road name. I got it from Landon from oh God, guys, help me out. What does Landon work at? Maddie C will help me out here. Maddie C, where's Landon work? B-Dub Nude is Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, I guess Nude can come. Someone's got to drive him. All right, Corey's in for B-Dubs. Oh, that's right. Berkshire Station. Thank you, Maddie. Yeah, Landon at Berkshire Station is awesome. He actually bought that TTX gray one for himself. And I was like, oh, I was so jealous. And he's like, all right, you could just have it. So I bought it from him. So Landon was really awesome guy. All right, Maddie C. Newt, Maddie C says you can hang. Oh, no, Corey's not coming. Corey, you got to come in the fall because Corey, you got to come in the fall or you got to come in the spring because the fall they're changing all the dates. So Newt's asking another 3 Rails 4 Dads custom. We are doing another one, but we don't know. The only thing we know is Joe asked us to do it again with him because we thought maybe we'll do it with Stu. But no, Joe asked us first, so we're going to go with Gersbowski's. We just don't know what company we're using or what the item's going to be. But I would expect another 3 Rails 4 Dads custom this year, or the announcement this year, at least. But we don't know what it is yet. But we do know it'll be through Gersbowski's again. Could be Atlas, could be Lionel. We'll see. All right, Chooch is in for B-Dubs. Matt's in. Nick's going to sleep. Later, Nick. A custom AC9. The only one who would buy that, Darren, is Tom from Gold Standard. Look at that, Corey. Newt says that you inspired him to get a Subway to the Christmas layout this year. I mean, Corey's the Subway king. We all know that. Lou's asking about B-Dubs. Lou, it's just Buffalo Wild Wings. That's my go-to place during York to drink and eat. I met up with Van Rail. That's how I became friends with Van Rail. We were watching Yankees Guardians playoff games, and we were like, who is this guy? Who's this person? He's wearing this big Guardians shirt. I'm wearing a Yankee shirt. We sit next to each other. And I'm like, oh, Yeah, I'm here for this train thing. And Van Rail's like, yeah, I know who you are. You're race trains. So that's how me and Van Rail became buddies. Maddie say, all right, are we really doing this? All right, we could go. Here, the problem, Maddie, though, is you don't, I don't know. We don't want to eat too much because they have so much good food at the Lower Susquehanna. We'll just get a few wings, a couple beers, and then we head to the club. That's my plan. We don't want to fill up after John's been slaving away over the John's been slaving away over the grill all week. Matt, you can get into the club if you're not a TCA member. Those guys are great. They want all and everyone who's there for York. They want you at the club. So you just got to show up to Lower Susquehanna and you're good to go. Oh, Aiden's in. Aiden, yeah, we're pre-gaming Aiden at B-Dubs, and then we're going to the club Thursday. So I know Aiden will be in on that. The club is haunted. John talks pretty seriously about this, and I totally believe him. So John says he's in there alone a lot, and he's had some weird things happen. So the club is for sure haunted. Maddie says he's good for just apps. Yep. Everyone's welcome at the club. You don't have to be a member or do anything. All right. Chooch is in also for a little pre-game action. There's going to be like 20 of us. I love it. That's easy. It's probably like 10, not even, it's probably like 7 minutes from the fairgrounds. So if we leave like 4:30, hang out there till what, like 6, and then head to the club, I think it's perfect. Oh no. Aiden says this club is getting evicted from the mall he's in. Yeah, that'll be quite a crew. Oh my god. That'll be quite a bunch of guys in there. That's true. We'll take over the B-Dubs. You guys are talking ghosts. I am going to add, if you can see my little Godzilla by the power plant. I think I bought like a, I won't say. I bought another Godzilla character, and she's gonna be like flying above the power plant. That's the only thing I can fit now. Is I can't fit a building, but I can fit another Godzilla figure in there. All right, we'll probably go to 12:30, guys, and then we'll call it. Don't forget, yeah, it's Mothra. Darren got it. I got a pretty sweet looking Mothra figure, actually. So yeah, guys, don't forget to watch my train store video tomorrow at 10 a.m. Of the train station in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey. It was a good time. Mad Mike's asking about the subway in his video. I liked it. Corey liked it. I think honestly, my favorite was I love the Lego stuff. Anything Lego is awesome. There was some really cool sets there that caught my eye, and then I actually liked. I don't even like Star Trek. I thought the Star Trek stuff was awesome. But those subways were pretty unique. I like those. Hey, Rail Ride's in here. Russ has Cat Kong. All right, Aiden's gonna bring some stuff to York, get the word out. That'll be good for some donations. I don't know about this, Matt. I wouldn't expect them this year. I mean, the first run took 4 years, so now Ross assured me that would not happen with this run, but I would be shocked if they come this year. I mean, just look at the center beam stuff that hasn't even been shipped yet. Those 40-foot, they finally got the 40-foot well cars out. That's been almost a year and a half, almost 2 years on that. So honestly, as I'm fine with it. I'm not going to complain because the amount of money I'm about to spend before York is disturbing. So if they come this year, it probably wouldn't work out too well for me. So yeah, I'm with Lou. Probably the biggest hobby I had. I mean, I had a lot of the model tractor stuff, but I had so much Lego, and I'm kicking myself for not keeping it all because a lot of the sets I had are worth quite a lot on eBay right now. Even if those sets are completed, even with the instructions, man, I would have had, honestly, if I kept all that and just sold them on eBay, I would have thousands of more dollars to spend on trains. So I wish I could talk to like 18-year-old Ray and punch him in the face because Newt's talking about the Jurassic Park area on the kids club layout. Yeah, that was cool too. I never had. That's the one thing I never had was Lego train stuff. I don't know why. I never. It's weird. I had HO trains back then. I never wanted to buy the Lego train stuff. I don't know why. That stuff's so expensive now. Yeah, Corey's with me. Stupid. I should have. Oh, this is cool. Mike says Lauren sent him some pictures of a layout they have at the Children's Hospital. I assume Lauren works there. And he'll post that soon. Harry Potter theme. That's cool. Oh, it was from when his daughter broke her arm. Oh, don't get me started on Magic the Gathering, Lou. Well, first of all, I got screwed when I was a kid because I gave up cards that were worth money to bigger kids who took advantage of me, who didn't, I didn't know what I had. So of course I'm trading stuff away that's worth money, and now all I have is garbage. So that didn't work out well for me, but oh well. The model tractors made me a lot of money, and my old gaming stuff made me a lot of money. Like all the N64 games, N64 console, that made me a lot of money. I had the Power Rangers Zords, that made me a lot of money. And what else did I have that did well? That was the video game stuff did the best. Working Game Boy Color, Pokemon Original Red, all that stuff. I got a lot of train money from that stuff. That was just sitting like collecting dust. So I did well with that. Luckily, I never gave away any Black Lotuses or anything, Lou. Didn't have any dual lands either. So I'm lucky there. But I did have some stuff that was worth some things. And yeah, Maddie, I had the original Megazord, original Dragon Zord, Titanosaurus. I had all three. That made me a nice chunk of money. I wish I kept the boxes to all that stuff. And I did too. I kept the boxes to my N64 games and then for like years. And then my parents moved and all that got thrown out. It's a shame because that would have been worth a lot of money. I mean, you look at N64 games where you have the box and the manual. Oof, that's a lot of money. Young Ray was an Uber. I really wasn't. I mean, Legos and video games, that's not really nerdy. All kids have that. Um, I was way into sports, so comics I never had. I never had comics. I know Maddie's big in a even in his train room, Maddie has some cool posters and stuff, and Maddie's got a uh, some cool Spider-Man things, and I did. I had a real Titanus. I didn't have the box. My parents got it for me out of it was a display one, so I never actually had the box. I had the box to Megazord, but yeah, it was a legit one. I had my so Newt. My first system was Atari. My parents had an Atari in their bedroom, so my first experience before the N64, the Game Boy, was playing Atari, and my favorite game was Pitfall Harry. I loved Pitfall Harry. Um, so that was my first experience with video games. And I still had my HO. It's funny, the N64 killed my um, N64 killed my train interest until now. because I had, like I said, I had an HO layout on the floor, and it was really nice. I had buildings, telephone poles, I had operating stuff, and when that N64 came, and what year was that? 1997. That was it. I was done with that. Uh, yeah, sell those Pokemon games, Mad. And I had Pokemon cards, and my mom threw them out. I had Charizard foil. I'm like, honestly, I yell at her almost every week about that, because I probably had at least $1,000 of cards that I could have sold. I don't know. I guess we all have stuff like that. In high school, I played baseball. I didn't play my senior year. I was doing something else, but I was working on the coaching staff, and I was getting community service hours, which we needed to graduate, and I ended up getting over 100 working on the coaching staff, and so I did that my last year. But if you're asking what sport I played baseball. Hey, Lionel Richie's in here. What's up, Rich? Okay, you guys remember Pitfall? Pong. Salty's talking Pong. Pitfall's pretty old, though, I feel like, no? NES, Mario Kart, N64. I mean, I still play. I have a Switch now, so it's cool that I can play. You want to laugh? My 9-year-old daughter's like favorite game. She wants to play with me, which I'm proud that she wants to play it. But she loves GoldenEye. She's like, let's play GoldenEye. Let's play GoldenEye. I'm like, oh. And now I'm like over it because it doesn't age the best on the Switch. But yeah, I got a 9-year-old girl who loves to play GoldenEye. So. Jimmy's in here. What's up, Jim? I'm on the fence, Jim. People are. I'm definitely being pressured to expand the layout. I'll say that. Whether that happens, I don't know. I certainly want to, and I need to, honestly, because as you can see from the trains running right now, I'm running low on space. Sonic, I love Sonic. You can play Sonic on the Switch now too. Sonic 1 and 2 is on the Switch. The Switch is, if you guys want to play retro games, buy a Switch, because you can play N64, GameCube, NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Genesis games. You could play like Echo. You guys remember Echo the Dolphin? You can play all that on Switch. So I give Nintendo credit for that. It's not that much. It's like $60 or $80 for the whole year, and you can play all those retro games. Jim says I have a lot. Matt says he's got an original Pac-Man arcade machine. That's really cool. Newt's saying a local guy selling some Atlas track for him. Oh, God, this guy. Corey knows. So Corey, it hurt. So my favorite game ever, Corey, is Zelda Ocarina of Time on N64. I've beaten that game more times than I've been able to count. You can play it on the Switch, on the old, their retro service. I had it for GameCube. I had the disc, whatever. But I did have the gold. That gold cartridge got me a lot of money on eBay. I will say that. So yeah, Zelda, my favorite game of all time. Not even close. Then maybe Mario Kart, Mario 64. But Zelda, both Zelda games are probably my favorite. Rich says he has Intellivision. That's before my time, Rich. I don't know what that is. Mega Man. I liked Mega Man too. Duke Nukem. I love Duke Nukem. You go to the strip club. I remember going into the strip club in Duke Nukem and you hit the space bar and you throw money and they would flash. That was the best of Duke Nukem. Yeah, Corey, get a Switch because they're cheaper now that the second one's come out. It's fun time playing those retro games. You can play Mario 64, old Mario Kart on the older versions. Lionel Rich likes Link to the Past. That's my brother's favorite game too. Link to the Past. So, yeah. Link, like when I play Mario Kart and stuff, Link, I always play as Link. So. Or when I'm playing Super Smash Brothers, I'm always Link. Newt posted a really good. Go on Instagram, and Newt posted a really cool Woodside that we wish they made. I believe, Newt, is that Frankie Carbone in the freezer? I think that I just looked at it quickly, but I think it's Frankie Carbone in the freezer. Oh, Rich only had an NES or SNES. So that makes sense. Oh yeah, Newt, you got to hook up that Switch. Newt, we could play each other in Mario Kart. Lou plays Diablo. So Newt, the only PC game I really ever played, I never played Diablo. I played StarCraft 1 and 2. That was really the only PC game I've ever played. That was my favorite. Playing both StarCraft games was my preferred Blizzard game. I wish they would make a new one or do something with that license. Pisses me off that they won't. That's because Blizzard's a disaster right now, but I did just play, if we're talking video games, I don't know if many of you guys, I'm probably the only one who plays current video games, like brand new ones. I just played the new Resident Evil 9. It was awesome. I got my daughter playing through it right now. It was so scary. She had to. I had to play through a couple sections for her because she couldn't handle it. That's how scary it was. All right, we'll probably go to 1 o'clock, guys, and we'll call it. I did play Warcraft. And Quake. I played Quake. You could play Quake on Xbox Game Pass 1 and 2 right now. I have a 9-year-old playing. She loves Leon, Newt. What can I say? She's got a crush on Leon. Because she was playing Resident Evil 4. She liked Resident Evil 4 the most. And then she saw me play through Resident Evil 8 and 9, so she's familiar with it. And she likes Leon. So, yeah, she was playing the new one with me. Expedition 33 is really good. And I'm not a big turn-based game guy, but I do definitely recommend Expedition 33. It deserved Game of the Year. I think it won Game of the Year. Oh, Matt doesn't play. Matt's not a gamer. Well, when you get married and have a kid, Matt, you'll be a gamer because that's your escape. When everyone goes to bed, I come down here and play this. So, yeah. That's good. That's right. I tell you, I got the only 9-year-old who can play Elden Ring, or who can beat a boss in Elden Ring. Street Fighter, Darren, I'm a Street Fighter guy over Mortal Kombat, and they're making a live action Street Fighter game with a bunch of wrestlers. Go look at if you have any interest in Street Fighter, go watch the trailer for the live action movie. It's pretty good. I think it was Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, God, a ton of people. Lose with me on Elden Ring. Elden Ring is the hardest game. Elden Ring is the hardest game I've ever played. It's not even close. And I played Soul Calibur, but on N64. Maddie C's first game was Contra. Gotta love it. AKA Alien. They ripped off the Alien in that, but that's okay. I love Contra. Jim likes Metal Gear Solid. Do I have any Steam? I do. I have I only have 2. I have a Atlantic City Camelback, which I explained why you hardly ever see it nowadays because it's such a pain in the ass for me to basically clear my layout out of everything so I can run the thing. And then I have a Lion Chief 2.0 Docksider, Lehigh Valley, which is a nice little engine. But I'm going to have, I'm getting the mother of all Steam engines very shortly. So there'll be more on that to come on my channel. Newt with the Tecmo Bowl. You got to love Tecmo Bowl. Cody, Maddie C, that trailer, I don't think I've seen a more bonker. Now, I'm not saying the movie's going to be any good, but that trailer is absolutely bonkers, and I love it. Newt says those are the nicest things I own. I know. I was lucky to find those passenger cars. Honestly, I should probably sell it, but I can't. I have trouble selling things. I'm not good at it. I like displaying my. I've got Stu's red tail engine and my Camelback displayed above my fireplace right now. Matt is asking. So if you guys have, I don't know if any of you guys even know this. NASA Hobbies is doing the Back to the Future engine, the steam engine. I feel like it's not getting as much, like that should be a big deal, I feel like. And most people probably don't even know it's on there. I can't get it, Matt. Matt, if I was you, I would get it over the GP35. I'm getting the GP35 only because I got a million Comet cars coming, and I need I need the GP35. I need Metro North engines. But I would we need someone to get the DeLorean scale to run in front of that engine and put on the track. So, yeah. You guys are asking about the big boy. I'm not answering any big boy questions. You'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm not saying anything more. Hey, Chris is in here. Cloverdale's in here. Cloverdale, you got to give it to Cloverdale because he is. Hold on, let me check something. Cloverdale is going to pass me in subscribers soon. Let's see. Yeah, Chris is at over 2,000 subs. I bet you Chris passes me. And he's been putting out really good content lately, so. I'm missing the chat here. Oh, God. Oh, look, see, Corey didn't even know. Corey didn't know. He's got to talk to Chris. All right, Corey, you better get that thing. But we got to get a DeLorean to put on the track. There's no point in buying that engine if we can't get a DeLorean on the track in front of it. I think we can all agree on that. Newt is talking about the NKP 080 Metka has, and they're not sold out of it yet. Matt says, yeah, he's been thinking that too. I know he's been on the fence about that. Hey, Mr. Shades Trains is in here. Nice to see you tonight. Rail Ride's talking cabin fever. We ain't doing that again. Newt, my Metro North engine sold for like, what, $60, someone said, I think. Hey, Chooch. Chooch coming in with the super. Chooch, you're the man, as usual. Thank you, Chooch. Yeah, Matt, that was my problem. Matt, you need a WTIU, but I know you don't have a Dell to give it to you at cost because there's a WTIU on eBay right now for what, $560. The train store that I'm filming, or that I went to today, that I'm putting a video out tomorrow of, had one for $475, I think. And someone said Muffin just said he bought a bunch more. But yeah, you better get a WTIU, Matt. I will always be in the lead. I don't think so. No one subs to me, Chris. I don't know why. Everyone watches me, which is good for monetization money. But I don't know. I have trouble getting subscribers. I don't know why. Newt told me to bid on that engine. Oh, crap. I still haven't done it. Captain Andy's Conrail challenge. I got to do that. You know what? I'll do that before Newt. Not. I'll do that before Dakman comes on. Yeah. Still got to do. If you haven't done Captain Andy's Conrail challenge, get on that. I could do it right now. The problem, again, is me being lazy about pulling all that rolling stock off. Because I have to pull all the non-Conrail stuff off. I know that'll take forever. But yeah, I got to get on that. I got a good amount of Conrail. I could make a nice video out of it. That's why out of all these, I usually can't do much with these challenges, but a Conrail one, I could make a nice train out of that. So I definitely want to do it. Corey says he doesn't got any Conrail stuff. That kind of surprises me. We know Rich got the purple train because of me. Yeah, Lou, you should probably get that car. Lou's talking about, if you guys know, I have it's about to pass by, right? I have the Conrail SD50 right there. There it is. And then they made another road name of that with the ribbon on it, the yellow ribbon for veterans, right? And they made a matching box car with it, with the flag on it that lights up. And they had it. Lou, the only thing was I wasn't sure if we could find that cheaper somewhere else. I have to look. I know Gersbowski's had it cheaper than what we had it today, or what we saw today, but it's a nice car. I would get it. The only reason I'm not, it's hard for me now to go into a train store and just buy older rolling stock, knowing I have so much to pay for from these catalogs that are coming. That's my problem. I really don't need that box. I would. It's a cool box car, but I can't. I don't have room for it. I got the Trinity hoppers coming. All that Atlas stuff, the center beam cars. I can't be. So many high cubes, more than I could count. The 60 footers, the 50 footers. That's why I didn't want to buy that car today. Hey, Many Projects is in here. He must have just got off work. Many Projects. What do you think of the I'm running trains? Finally, it only took 3 years. And then I'm buying, I don't think this is really news now. So we bought the I guess it might be news. We bought the set, the auto rack set. It hasn't got here yet. It'll be here for Edison. We bought the auto rack set, like the Florida East Coast, whatever, the Big Art, the one that says Big Art on the auto rack. So Art bought that. I'm buying the 2 auto racks, the Conrail graffiti one and the CSX. Dell is going to get the Vision auto rack, and Art is getting the Big Art auto rack. And then we need to sell the Florida whatever coast engine. So Rich, if Big Rich wants that engine, we got it for you. All right, Don's leaving. Later, Don. Rich, that would be awesome if you'll take it. So you can, Art will have that engine when it comes, and then you can talk to him about it, because you were kind of our only hope for someone we thought would want that thing. Someone we knew anyway. So if you want that engine, it's yours. Like I said, that'll be around Edison, so few more weeks. You don't have to buy it then, but if you'll buy it eventually, I know Art would appreciate it. All right, Newt's leaving. Thanks, Newt. I'm going to quit too, Newt, in a little bit. Another 10 minutes will go. All right, Matt's leaving. Later, Matt. Oh, Chris Cloverdale bought a bunch of stuff from Datafied. I tell you what, everyone wants Datafied stuff. Hey, Newt comes in with the super. Thank you, Newt. Corey's going to bed. Later, Corey. Thanks, Newt. Yeah, so Mike is incredible. Datafied puts anything freaking online, and Mike sells out in 2 seconds. I don't know how Mike does it. I assume it's because everyone knows Mike's takes care of his stuff, and he's got all the boxes. All right, Chooch is leaving. Thanks, Chooch, for the super as well. Maddie C's out. Boy, many projects shows up and everyone's dipping out. Later, Maddie. It's like new, yeah. No, Mike's got nice stuff. I was happy. I couldn't believe Mike. I rewatched that live stream of his. I couldn't believe all the stuff he was selling. That picture he put up. But good for him. Hey, look who's here. Mr. California. Nice to see Cody in here. Yeah, Mike does a good job with that, Lou. I agree. Cody, I'm always reading your chats. Come on. Docs. Oh, Big Rich bought stuff off Mike, too. All right, Lou. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you today. And thanks for telling me to go there because it was definitely worth it. Railroad's spending all his money on cabin fever. So Cloverdale, we were at we went to it was called the train station in Mountain Lakes, New Jersey. It was a really cool store, and I'm putting up a video tomorrow at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'll have a video on the store. So I was gonna wait till Friday, but my WTIU video tanked as I expected, which is okay. It's fine. So I'm putting out this train store tomorrow. It's a nice store. Oh, Lionel Richie said that was his childhood train store. Man, it was cool in there. I love the Sopranos stuff. It was a lot of Rich. You'll see. There was one car I wanted, and it wasn't for sale. You'll see tomorrow in the video. Ah, look at that. Rich says his first set was from there. It was a 93 Soo Line service station set. Yeah, it's Sue told me, not Sue Line, Sue, the lady at the store, said they started in 1974. I think I say that in the video. And they weren't at that location now. They were selling out of an actual train station that's still there, right there. And so they've been around a long time. Chris is doing a walk around on Campfield next weekend. But he's saving his money for York. That's good. Yeah, I am. I don't know. I'm spending. Oh, I guess my wife's phone died because there goes the other camera. So let's see. So it lasted that. Actually, that's good for me to test because I know how long it'll last not plugged in because it was at 100% when I started. So it'll go 2 hours and 20 minutes without being plugged in. So that's good to know. And it is dead as a doornail now. So I guess that's a good time to end it. We're down to 20 people. A lot of people said goodnight. Camera died. So thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I'm glad I can run trains now on my streams. And check out my video tomorrow. Oh, that's right. The clocks are changing too. Oh, God. It's really like 2 a.m. That sucks. I mean, it's good that we're getting like sunlight again, but losing an hour of sleep is never good. So yeah, check out my video tomorrow at 10 in the morning. And then on Friday, I will do actually running my Proto 3 engine with the WTIU and the app, the MTH app. Hopefully that video does a little better, but I have my doubts it will. But that's okay. I still want to. It was a big purchase and it's a big deal. So I wanted to do a couple videos on it. So, yeah. All right. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. And I will see you on the next stream. I don't know if I'm going to stream next weekend. I don't know. I'm on the fence. We'll see. So, yeah. All right. Good night, guys.